With Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly taking over the internet lately with Megan's deleted Instagram along with cheating and breakup rumors. What are your thoughts on their relationship? After some public drama that has been emerging, we have to consider, were we warned this might happen? I'm your host Lauren, and today we're going to break down the top 10 Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly warning signs that we should have noticed. Starting off at number 10, the first date. The couple first met at a GQ party in LA back in 2020, though they didn't remember what each other looked like. When Megan recalls this night, she speculated that there was a deeper meaning to it all, saying, "I think we weren't allowed to see each other yet. We weren't supposed to run into each other that night. So our souls, our spirit guides, were luring us away from each other. It is hard to see his face in general, but really we had no face that night." Eventually meeting on the set of Midnight in the Switchgrass, the two both admit to feeling the spark within the first second. When discussing their first few dates, they were definitely far from dinner and a movie. Machine Gun Kelly reveals that in the early days, some of their dates involved some dangerous activities. He goes on to explain that on their first date, he convinced Megan to scale a balcony and jump up to the rooftop where he used to hang out. MGK shares more, revealing on the Ellen DeGeneres show when looking at a photo of the date. "This is our first date, and that's her climbing down off a dangerous 3-story balcony in heels. I saw this roof and I was like, I used to hang out here. I just want you to see my world for a minute." He later adds saying, "The door was locked, so we had to scaffold down the balcony. It was very dangerous, and I'm glad she's alive." If you thought that was a lot for a first date, you'll never believe their second. The two spent their second date in Bora Bora, swimming with sharks. This extreme nature of dates the two went on in the early days may have just been a warning for how the rest of their relationship would go. Number 9, threatening Megan. Machine Gun Kelly came out with a documentary premiering on Hulu back in 2022. This documentary came with some scenes that absolutely shocked fans, leaving most fans worried for Megan. MGK shares in the film that while he was in a paranoid episode, he calls up Megan, who was in Bulgaria at the time, shooting a movie. This was during what MGK recalls as a very dark time in his life, after his father's passing. In this call, he threatens Megan, saying he is going to take his own life while she's still on the phone. MGK says when recalling the event, "I called Megan, and I was like, you aren't here for me. I'm in my room freaking out on her." Reportedly, she replied to this with silence. MGK also shared in the documentary that this was a wake-up call for him, sharing that something just wasn't right. He claimed after this incident he would quit taking illegal substances once and for all. These are all signs of a very worrying behavior and signs of an already toxic-looking relationship. Fans took to Twitter to express how they feel about MGK treating Megan, and some warned others. One Twitter user said, "I dated a guy who said we were like MGK and Megan Fox, and I broke up with him a few weeks later. Please do not stay in a relationship with someone who looks up to people like MGK. It's not going to be healthy." Number 8, the necklace. Okay, we have to talk about the blood necklace. Machine Gun Kelly hasn't been shy about sharing his interesting jewelry choices in the past. In February of 2021, on Valentine's Day, the rapper shared a few photos online to celebrate the holiday. When most would expect flowers or chocolates, he showed his new pendant, which appears to hold a drop of blood. He captioned the photo with, "I wear your blood around my neck," later explaining in an interview with Ellen DeGeneres that Megan gave him a drop of her blood to keep while she was away. He shares in the interview saying, "She was actually going out of town to film a movie, and this was really new in our relationship. I didn't have a passport either, and she was going out to Bulgaria, so I was kind of freaking out like, you're going to leave me, and I can't even come see you." Even going on to say, "I mean, some people give a handkerchief to their partner, she gave me her DNA." He reportedly would take the necklace everywhere he went, even if he wasn't wearing it around his neck. Would you ever give a gift like this to your loved one on Valentine's Day? Number 7, painful engagement ring. When MGK popped the question back in 2022, he did so with a ring so unique, I really don't know what to think about it. MGK proposed to Megan in January 2022 under a banyan tree. The tree was so special to the two as this is where they made their relationship official, just a year and a half before. When explaining his ring choice, he said, "I know tradition is one ring, but I designed it to be 1952, the emerald, her birthstone, the diamond, my birthstone, are set on two magnetic bands of thorns that draw together as two halves of the same soul, forming an obscure heart that is our love. Even though the ring itself is quite stunning, it has a really weird function. It hurts to take off. MGK told Vogue in an interview that the bands are thorns, resulting in it hurting to take off. After this saying, love is pain, seeming to be a common phrase for the two, saying this throughout the entirety of their relationship. When Megan posted about her engagement, she captioned her photo on Instagram with, "We asked for magic. We were oblivious to the pain we would face together in such a short, frenetic period of time, unaware of the work and sacrifices the relationship would require from us, but intoxicated off of the love." Number 6, exchanging blood. When discussing warning signs, we have to talk about the blood rituals. Fans and the media grew curious on the two's love for sharing blood after Megan's caption on her engagement photo. She wrote, "I said yes, then we drank each other's blood." Fans quickly reacted to this caption by commenting on the photo. One fan wrote, "What are we supposed to do with this information?" And another poking fun saying, "Who said romance is dead?" Later claiming that this is for blood ritual purposes only made us have more question on what does that really involve. When asked to clarify her caption, Megan explains, "I guess to drink each other's blood might mislead people, or people are imagining us with goblets like we're on the Game of Thrones drinking each other's blood. It's really just a few drops. But yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion, for ritual purposes only." She later goes on to explain her love of tarot and astrology and how these rituals relate to the moon and its cycles. Explaining further, she says, "It is controlled, where it's, let's share a few drops of blood and each drink it." Megan's injury. On her way to the Grammys this year, Megan was seen appearing to have some injuries. Along with a photo of herself and MGK, she wrote, "Off the plane with a broken wrist and a concussion, straight to the Grammys." This immediately worried fans, who were already beginning to speculate their relationship may have taken a violent turn. One Megan Fox fan wrote on Twitter, "Megan Fox had a concussion and a broken wrist a few days ago, and now everyone thinks it's maybe a coincidence that she posted her selfie in front of a domestic violence poster. No coincidence." Without any more comments on the matter from Megan herself, fans have been suspecting there may be a large level of manipulation and control within their relationship. So with these mysterious injuries, it definitely leaves to question the true nature of their relationship. Number 4, avoiding the kiss. Definitely a cringe moment to watch was Megan seemingly avoiding Machine Gun Kelly's kiss on the red carpet. Showing up together on the red carpet back in 2022 for the Daily Front Row Awards, you can definitely feel the tension between the two through the video. She appears to look disinterested, and she turns away from his hug and kiss. MGK seems to laugh it off, but Megan remains not smiling. She then walks ahead of him, leaving MGK to hang back, taking a sip of his drink, laughing, but also looking very uncomfortable. People began commenting on the post made by Footwear News. One fan commented, "Yikes, I could feel the awkwardness from here." Most are sparking concerns over the future of the two's relationship, stressing how this looked like the end for the couple. Others went a different route, speculating MGK's outfit is what sparked Megan's reaction, with fans looking at the star's choice in floral pattern button-down with thoughts. One fan commented saying, "It's the shirt, right? She hates the shirt." And another saying, "I understand Megan. It's hard to take a dude seriously when he's constantly dressing like your great-grandma." Could this be a case of just a bad day, or a deeper sign that there's been trouble in this couple's relationship from the start? Number 3, Halloween. This couple seemed to miss their mark on the Halloween costumes this past year, dressing up in outfits that caused a stir amongst many people. The couple has been known to be daring with what they share publicly to the media, but was this maybe just too far? Megan posted a series of photos on her Instagram showing off her and her fiance's Halloween costumes. She captioned the series with, "On Sundays we take communion." MGK was appeared to be dressing like a priest, while Megan was seen kneeling beside him in lingerie and a leash around her neck. This photo set faced immediate backlash as they assumed they were mocking the Christian faith. One Instagram follower commented, "Unacceptable. No one should ever mock someone else's religion." And another writing, "Let this be mocking any other religion or worldview and everyone would be so upset. I swear the obsession with mocking Jesus and the Christian faith is just so sickening and hateful." Not surprised though. People sparked outrage, believing the two were sexualizing communion, taking their views of the couple's costumes choice all over various social media. This isn't the first first time the couple was sparking controversy with their Halloween costumes though. Just days before, Megan and MGK also dressed up as Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee, who have been known to have a pretty rocky relationship. As a result of this, people across the media have urged others not to make the same mistake and glamorize this relationship and diminish Pamela's trauma. One person tweeted, "Megan Fox and MGK dressed as Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson. What is wrong with people? These are not costumes." Pamela experienced trauma during this time. Number 2, the fight. Over Super Bowl weekend, the couple seemed to really be on the rocks. After reportedly getting into a big fight that has led to a very public feud over social media, many suspect a breakup is in store for the two, who refer to themselves as twin flames. An insider has reported that they haven't officially called off the engagement, but Megan did take her ring off. They've had issues in the past, but things seem pretty serious this time. As we don't know for sure what the fight was about, it definitely isn't looking good. Megan is allegedly very upset and refuses to speak to MGK after the incident. Us Weekly has also claimed that she was meant to attend MGK's concert but canceled her plans. During his concert, he dedicated his song Bloody Valentine to the ladies and didn't even perform his song Twin Flame, which is a song about the couple's relationship. Allegedly, the couple seemed fine prior as they were together throughout the weekend, but clearly something took a turn for the worst. Even more recently though, Megan has unfollowed her fiance on Instagram, as well as deleting all their photos together. She then went on and immediately followed Eminem, a rapper who MGK has had problems with in the past. After posting a bathroom selfie on Instagram with the caption, "You can taste the dishonesty, it's all over your breath," Megan ended up deleting the whole account. And I have to say, it's not looking good. Finally at number 1, Sophie Lloyd. Let's talk about Sophie Lloyd, who has been in the spotlight recently due to Machine Gun Kelly's cheating rumors. Sophie is guitarist on MGK's world tour from Britain, who has had fans wondering if she could be the subject of the couple's recent big fight. With Megan hinting at her fiance's infidelity on Instagram, many fans were left looking at Sophie. Before Megan deleted the account, she posted a photo appearing like she was burning some letters. One fan commented on the post saying, "He probably got with Sophie," to which Megan replied, "Maybe I got with Sophie." So far though, that's all we know about the couple's fiery relationship. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. What do you think of the relationship? Are there any warning signs we may have missed? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.